Here we are in the Strife beta. Welcome to Strife, everyone. This is Poulin Ryujin. I'm going to show you a couple things about this game that make it a little different than other MOBAs. Here's one, is our pets. Now, the MOBAs I played, you don't have pets. And just in the beta so far, we have, let's see here, 8 different pets. The first pet, the tortoise, which I own, can rejuvenate your health. So when you're running around out there, it'll heal you as you're playing. And then it also has a block a damage effect, block some damage to the people. And when it reaches level 9, it increases your max health as a stat. Now the one I frequently use is Tops. Now this little guy is a close proximity offense type. He slows nearby enemies down so you can harass them more. He has an Emoliate ability, which when an enemy comes into range does pure damage over time, and he has a increased power by 6 for level 9 for his. Now all of these guys really help people's unique playstyles. You can pick anything you want here. You know, this one, it allows you to dash, it adds slow, and increases your movement speed by 3%. So people who want to get around quicker can choose that pet. And here's one that this bat is excellent in ganking enemies, so if you're a ganker or a jungler, you can choose to do that. But in Strife here, there is an option to be a jungler. You can choose to be a jungler or not, you don't have to. What I've been seeing as I play, there's usually 2 top, and then there's 2 people bot lane, and then there's 1 mid lane. So a lot of the times people don't jungle. But there is the option to jungle if you want. So this game really opens up the varieties of different things you'd like to do, different ways you'd like to play. Luster here, he's a perfect example of a jungle type pet. He increases your gold when killing an enemy. He does huge damage to non-hero units, and he increases gold from non-hero units, so he can give you a lot of gold to buy your items. Mystic here, he increases your mana regen, amplifies magic damage, and so on. Pincer, now he is a crowd control. He can get you out of crowd control, increases your armor, and he has a retaliate feature that attacks enemies that you've been attacked. Does pure damage. And Razor here, he is so if you're a stealthy champ, he can spawn a decoy and has bites that heal you, you know. He's for getting around and escaping, you know, different people. Another feature I like on this one too is the craft feature. And to me, this is what really makes this stand apart. You can take any items you like, and let's see here, let's do a Thunder Caller. What would you like to add? So you can add power, you can add health, you can add mana, your mana regen, health regen, and attack speed. You can make these items how you want to be. And for this to work here, you have a component value, so you can select, see it has 4 components here. So you can select a 2 here, and I want, how about some health regen and a mana regen for that item. And then, once you have that, you click components, and then confirm it, and then you have another option. It's here. So devastation, and what this increases is your item's effects. So the 25% chance your attack will cause a chain lightning to cast magic damage, bouncing up to 7 times. So you can increase either that limit to 12, increases bounce limit to 12. So it bounces 12 more times. You can increase percent chance to trigger this effect by 5%, so instead of 25% chance, you now have a 30% chance. Your targets hit for devastation up here is your targets hit by lightning have their magic armor decreased by 6. So that could bounce around 7 times and decrease their magic resist by 6. So it's really a wealth of customization that you can choose from to pick your playstyle and fit what you want. Do you want more attack speed and regen? You know, it's up to you. What do you want? So to get back here, you can just click back to components. Let's see. Let's click out of these. Here's the little X buttons. You don't want those. Now we have 4, so you can pick 3 and 1. You know, I want only power. And you notice that increase your in-game cost. So this will tell you what your in-game cost is breaking down to. So the more you put in here, the less it costs. But also, if you don't want anything, you know, let's just say I want to buy this really fast. Let's just put 1. Well, you do have to have the main thing here, but you know, it's still going to cost pretty cheap if you just pick the ones. Let's see. Click out of there. So you can see how it went down in cost to there, as opposed, well, let's see actually. Let's test that out again. So we have a 2 and another 2. So I guess that brings it out about the same, because you have to fill your component value, so you can fill it with whatever you want, but you do have to fill it. So let's do a 3 and that. So that will bring it. That actually is what I thought, a little bit less. So depending on what you pick, like I was saying, it's a little bit less. Here's the prices up here when you're clicking. You can see the individual prices. 1,200 for a power crystal, 2,000 for the power relic. You know, your attack speed prices. So these are quite a bit cheaper if you want to get some of these different things here. The health ones, mana's a bit cheaper than the health here. This is 450, it's 430. So you can really do whatever you want in that. Going back to recipes, you can pick any of your items. The attack damage here, this is a magic damage. Attack damage, the physical damage, obviously. Mana regen, you know, magic steal. Now here's a cool item, is a soul stealer, 20% magic life steal, half for area of effect abilities. I really like this item because it allows me to continually do damage, and along with my mana regen heals, I can stay in the lane virtually forever. So we click that, and let's get extra mana regen and maybe a little health regen. Why not? Let's click confirm components here. Now we've got to pick what we want for our item. Let's see, our added additional enchantment effect. Mana draining, restores 6 mana upon killing an enemy unit. See, that would be pretty cool because you have the life steal, so that would restore your mana, making a pretty good item. Dominion, each unit kill grants you 0.5 power. Stacks up to 20 times, so the longer you live, the more damage you're going to do. So that also is a pretty good item. And then sometimes here they have defense things that don't cost any money, but it comes with an effect, such as it grants 10 armor and magic armor, but it's going to remove 100 of your mana. So you can kind of see here how you want your playstyle to be. I'm going to click no enchantment. I'm going to go back to the recipe and close out of this. Another cool thing I want to show you, have the watch feature. Select a collection of recent community favorites. Watch what people are doing here. Replays. Now these are my replays. I can download them, I can watch them, see what I do, you know. So the wealth here of learning from your mistakes or so on, or if you want to share a video with a friend, you know, you can do that right in here. They have it right there, you know, available for you to see right away, and you can download that and share it. You know, they have the live streams, people streaming Strife right now, so we can watch all these different people, see what they're up to and all that. So that's basically what I want to talk to you about right now, the differences that make this stand out from other MOBAs. I'm going to do a video in game here in a minute that'll show you the different things that make this stand apart from other MOBAs in game. Thanks for watching, guys.